Hi, you might be wondering, how does a bill become a law? It might seem a little confusing and a little complicated, but that's okay. We can get down on the next slide. So, either a member of the House or a member of the Senate can introduce a bill. It can go either way. But for right now, we're just going to stick with the House side and use this example, H.R. 2408. That's our bill number right now for Protecting Girls' Access to Education in Vulnerable Settings Act. Representative Shabbat and Representative Kelly introduced this bill in May. When a bill gets introduced, it gets assigned a bill number. On the House side, all bill numbers are HR, and on the Senate side, all bill numbers start with an S. So that's how you know if it's a House bill or if it's a Senate bill. So once the bill's introduced and it's assigned a number, it then goes to committee. Whatever committee has jurisdiction on the bill is where it will go. For our bill is an international bill, so it's going to go to the House Committee on Foreign Affairs. For instance, if you had a bill dealing with agriculture, it would go to the Agriculture Committee. If you had a bill dealing with energy, it would go to the Energy and Commerce Committee. There are 25 committees in the U.S. House of Representatives, and there's 22 committees on the Senate side. So when it's in committee, it will be marked up if the chairman prefers for the bill to be marked up. Most bills don't make it through committee because there's just an overwhelming amount of bills that get introduced every single Congress. So if our bill makes it to markup, that's a great sign. Once the bill is marked up, that means members of Congress in that committee voted on that bill. So for our bill, H.R. 2408, all of the members on the House Foreign Affairs Committee will have to vote on the bill. If the bill gets a no vote, it does not go to the House floor. If our bill gets a yes vote, it does go to the House floor. Once on the House floor, it will come up for a vote. That means all members of the U.S. House of Representatives will vote on the bill. That's 435 members who will vote on our bill. If it gets a no vote on the House floor, it doesn't go to the Senate side. If it does get a yes vote on the floor, it does go to the Senate side. Once on the Senate side, a senator will take up the bill and it'll sponsor the bill. And it will have a new number assigned to it, such as S601, something along those lines. So again, you will know it's a Senate bill because it starts with an S. Then, once it's introduced on the Senate side, just like the House side, it goes to the committee that has jurisdiction on the bill. Again, for our bill, it will go to the Senate Foreign Relations Committee since it has to do with international affairs. Same thing as the House side, it gets marked up. If it gets a no vote, it does not go to the Senate floor. If it gets a yes vote, it does go to the Senate floor to be voted on by all the senators, which there are 100 senators, so 100 senators will vote on the bill. If the bill passes the Senate floor, it will go to the president to get signed into law. If it doesn't pass a vote on the Senate floor, it does not go to the president. But we hope that our bill gets passed by the House and Senate and does go to the president to get signed into law. The president can do one of two things. He can veto a bill, which means he says, no, I do not want this bill signed into law. If that happens, you have to go back to the House and Senate and you have to get a 2/3 majority to override the president. But our bill could also just easily be signed into law and we would not have to go back to either the House or Senate. In most cases, most presidents don't veto many bills. So again, to quickly do a review, either a House member or a senator can introduce a bill. Once it's introduced, it goes to the Committee of Jurisdiction, then it goes to the floor, and so on and so forth. The same process happens on both sides before it goes to the president to get signed into law. I hope that was a helpful How a Bill Becomes the Law video, and if you have any questions, let us know. Thanks.